want to learn the locking. Okay? So you can go here and lift them up, like that. You see what I'm doing here? Right here, and come up and snap it, and have a little mashed potato for dinner. So here, so the movement, you go from here, so this is a strike. So you can strike here and rotate it up, or you can strike here and hit here. You can strike here and hit here. See, whatever it is, you have the three major hits. Remember I mentioned everything, low, middle, and high. You have a low, middle, and high hit. If you don't want to hit, you can choke it. Okay, let me show the throw. This is a trip. We call it a trip throw. Go through it here. See, you can hit it here. If you drop, see, you just come down, throw it up. If you don't want to throw him, okay, you want to choke him, this is what you do, the same thing. You see, from this line, this is here. From this line, you come here. See, all you do is here. Slam him down, see? So you can throw him or you can choke him. So we have three basic things. The hold, blows, and throws. You can throw with a stick, you can hold with a stick, you can hit with a stick. You got that? All right, so you have these choices. See? So as soon as this thing comes in here like that, you see? If a person has his hand, let's say I'm coming around like this, and I try to hit here, and he blocks his hand like that. You see that? So all you have to do is hold this thing here.
He chokes himself.
Or you just do this. So what happens so you can, as I said, you can do ipane, so seganagi, throw that. You can do ugoshi. You can do harutoshi. You can do kataguruma. All the Japanese major throws you can do with that. You see? The reason I didn't show you the throws are so hard because your hands cannot be free to break the ball. And you're going to be landing right on top of it. You see, and you may cause some serious injuries. So there are 9 major throws, 9 holds, 9 strikes. You see there. You see that. So therefore, and so I want you to be very careful of what we do. So you cannot maintain, as I said, constantly shifting. In the hand of a grandmaster, a stick is no more a stick. A stick do not remain the same. The stick become a living thing. It can move up and down, it can slide, it can go hit the middle. You see that it is never in the same position. It can slide, it can go, it can hit. You see that many movements can become a living thing. So therefore, please do not consider a stick a stick. A stick is a weapon of wizardry. You see? And when one of my Japanese grandmasters, and he always told me, always to inject the spirit in your bow. So therefore, the spirit, your spirit, will be in the weapon you work with. So I hope to see you guys. See, if you go to some of the old traditional schools, the bows are always kept in the higher area where it is the center of spirit. It's not stored like a broomstick or like a toilet paper. Yeah? So it is a symbol. It's a symbol of life. See? So what I want you to do is what I just showed you. Let me go back again. Is that you can use as a striking weapon. Go back again. You can strike here. You see that thing? Strike with a full force. You can strike here, so you can come back and strike here. Now, you want to learn the art of throws, because this is the art of throws. You want to art of throws, you just trap it. So I step out so that I get away from his left hand. So I roll it up and I hit it in. You see, so this is the movement is going to be like that. So I have my left foot in front. So because the full blow is going to be struck here. So you're going to flip downwards. You can come back. Now what will happen is that in this line here, as soon as it happens sometimes, he will try to grab this stick. See? And he will try to grab like that. So all you do is just shift it. So this movement, but he's all stuck by himself. You see, I can maneuver all the way. You see, he can't get out of it. Because his hands are all stuck inside. You see, or, you see that? Or, you see, I can do like that. His hands are all stuck inside. You see? So you can see you can enter the snake in the hole this way, the snake in the hole this way. So you can enter from both sides. This is called a snake in the hole. This is called a snake in the hole. You see that? So once it's locked in, you gotta get up. It's like a master lock. You see, I can enter here, I can enter here. So you gotta learn how to make this thing. So like a judo play, like a grappling, if you can't make a hole, you shift to the next. Right?
Yes, sir.
If you can't make a one throw, if you want to do Ippon Sennak, it doesn't work, you shift to Ugoshi. If not, down coach, whatever it is. The same pattern, you can work with it. Okay? All right, let's see it. See whether you can make it a create.
4:30. Screen, yes. 4:30.
All right, let's do a circle, half a circle again. Let me repeat. Every martial arts system, especially the Japanese traditional system, they were always considered very traditional. There are 3 major areas you must know. One are the blows. Blows are any form of strikes and kicks. You got that. Second are the holds. All forms of seizing, trapping, choking, locking. And the 3 is throws. Tripping, flipping, slamming, shooting. You see, so you have 3 circles. Hold, load, and throw. And the whole system of Bushido, or the system of Budo, you gotta learn all 3 of them. Understand? So a good Japanese system, or Okinawan system, or Chinese system, you must have all 3 of them. You must know the art of blows, the art of throws, the art of hold. Made complete. So when we study with the bow, this is the bow. You must have all 3 of them. You gotta learn how to strike, you gotta learn how to hold, you gotta learn how to throw. If you can deliver a blow, you should be able to hold the blow. This is the hold. Hold the arm, hold the neck, hold the body, hold the leg. If you can't hold, you can throw it. You see? If you can't throw, you can go back to your blows, strike. Understand? And reset. So always think that way. Okay? No matter what you do, you got to have the art of blows, the art of holds, the art of throws. I'm involved in the art of stick fighting. You got that? So memorize it. The person says, I can't do that. Some of you may not be able to do it. If a person, he is shorter than he is, he's very tall. You can't get the hold because the neck is too tall. What would you do? You will do the throw. See that? Sitting down, go back. If you can't do the throw, you can do the blow. You strike the right? So you have a 3 combination. So it's a wonderful thing. Is our many schools, many martial arts schools, have integrated the whole blows and throws. That's one. That is the old traditional martial art. Is you must have the skill in all 3 of them. If you don't have all the skill in 3 of them, you're in trouble. This is the reason why the ultimate fight, they are introducing what? Not wrapping alone, there are a lot of rows involved. You want to learn how to kick, how to lead, how to punch. Wrapping alone does not work anymore. You got to have the other techniques. In the same manner, stick fighting, you just can't fight with sticks anymore. You got to learn how to trap opponent, how to be able to lock him, how to pull opponent with a stick. So the take it is, our system is very simple. You just have hold, load, and throws with the stick. Now, three most fundamental problems you have. I was watching many of them. One, as I said, when you do that, you have to have appropriate steps. If you don't have appropriate steps, you can't make a hold, you can't make a throw, you can't make a throw. Like a judo man, you can't make a Ipon standing straight. How would you step? You have to cross step. Your body angle has to do what? Stop. You see that? To make an Ipon throw, you got to have the proper step, proper angle of the body to be able to throw. In the same manner, to be able to do a lock, you got to have a proper step, proper angle of the body, and a proper hold. You got to have that. So right now you're thinking only of the neck. You forgot how to train this neck. You've got to go back and recheck your foot pattern. Does it make sense?
Yes.
The rule is that you do not want to stay face to face with your opponent too long. Why is that?
You want to face really hard. He can see you if you're face to face.
If I'm poking you face to face too long, what happens?
Exposing yourself.
Yes. The thing is that he starts coming right. He starts 2 hands and 2 feet to hurt you. You understand? You want to make it to the side or to the back. You cannot stay in front of too long. If you cannot use one technique, just move on to the next one. See, you cannot stay like this, like not in judo. Judo is okay, because you're not going to be kneeing and kicking and headbutting. But in a stick fight, it's going to be happening. A guy is going to knee you. So please, try to check the angle of the body, the nature of the steps, the nature of the hold. 3 most important things. 3 steps, 3 angle of the body, 3 movement of the hands. Okay, if it goes under the stick, move the stick in. Okay, if you go under the stick, this is called a snake in the hole. Okay, a snake going crawling through a hole. When you do this thing, you don't want to hold here, so you want to push it forward. You want this area to be what? So when you hold this thing, you lock this latch against the stick. You slowly slide off and you squeeze it like a snake, crawling around a rodent. And this one, when you come up here, this is called over the bridge. When you do the same thing, if you cannot do that on your shoulder, you use your neck as a brace. See? You drop the chin down. See, where's the neck here? The neck is here. And please do not stand in Kabatachi stance when you do that. When you do that, because a guy loves to play with your pee-pee. Because the guy is going to let you have it. So you drop the knee down. See, like you should do it. You shoot your backward and drop back. And then you can drop on the knee. So this is over the bridge. Now if you happen, see that, do this movement, this is called a press. You have a best press. There are various ways, there are 9 types of chokes. So remember the movement here? The press. From here, what is it? Okay, let's try again. This is called press. This is called. Okay, this is called. Also good. And then you see your body angle, your foot pattern shift. You drop. So that you make yourself. You do not stand just like that, please. Okay? You got to do that. And keep this in mind. Every time you do that, what are you doing here? See, the stick does not remain the same. What am I doing to the stick? What am I doing to my hand? You see, see, I'm using every bracing. Anytime you do the stick lock, they are called free allies. You need free allies. Allies are the friends that will help you. The watching stick. The stick is my ally. Right? This left hand is my ally. This is my ally. So what I see around his neck, I have three things against him. The stick, my left hand, my right hand. And then the fourth ally could be what? My body. The fifth ally could be my head. The sixth ally could be what? The ground. See, your job is to use every ally as possible to your opponent. Does it make sense? Yes. You cannot fight one-on-one, just one hand on his neck. You have to bring every ally as possible. That is the art of grappling too. In grappling, you understand what I'm saying, is that you just can't choke with one hand. You got to bring your weight, you got to bring your other hand, you got to bring the ground, you got to bring everything available for you to gain submission. You see? So the reason I'm showing the holding is many of you grapple. And grappling is probably one of the best teachers of bringing allies. Okay? The last important thing before you continue is this. Please do not expose your weapon, your target to his weapon during the execution of the technique. Your eyes should not be open to him. Your groin should not be open. Your throat should not be open. Yeah? So your job is, during the execution of the technique, try to conceal your target as you execute the technique. Does that make sense, sir?
Definitely, yes, sir.
Right now, some of you are looking at each other's eyes with romantic intentions. You've got to stop doing this nonsense. We are not in San Francisco. Okay? So your job is to stay away. Let him have it. See? Husband and wife can do that. Is your husband and wife? Okay. All right. Let's see whether we can test it. Let's see when they can test each other. Okay? Test each other's resistance. Now, let's go. Let's try it again.
Nice.
Remember that concept. Sensei Mahdi told me that we should like to continue with the knife. So we will continue with the knife for about 15-20 minutes, and half an hour I'll show you some of the kickboxing technique.
Yes.
All right, let's try this move. Now I want you to look at the salutation procedure. This is how it's done. You just watch this thing push. It's a bolt. This means you're going to bring the stick into action. Okay, watch my hand here. As it comes up, my hand will rotate like that. You see, it's never the same hold anymore. Right hand up, the other right. The other right hand up, above. Not the right hand. I don't know what water you guys been drinking. Bring the legs together. See, that means my heart, your heart, are united at this dojo. Okay? That means that I will bring the stick into play. This is meaning the stick asks for the spirit of the warriors. Enter my heart. And down goes, meaning here, goes who died in battle, learning, fighting, using the art. You see, that means the spirit of those, see, the warriors of the past. And that means my heart, your heart are united in this dojo. Like that to the kitchen?
Yes, sir.
There you go. It is a ritual to follow. Because to us, a stick is more than a stick. A stick is a spiritual thing. A stick has a lot of meaning. A stick, as I stated in the article, the use of sticks, the staff in combat, is as old as history. Every human culture has its own unique way of using the staff stick against animals, defense against wild animals, human attack, and natural forces. So each culture has its own way to show respect to the weapon. Now, if you see in Japan, Japanese samurai swords are probably one of the most worshipped, honored symbols. You see, it's very important. So if you say, I study Kali, I study Eskrima, I study Bo, you better make sure that stick is more than just a piece of wood. Because thousands of years of history, people have used stick as weapons of defense. Yeah? So with that in mind, let's put on the stick back.
Please.